Coming to you from the world where the Triforce Goddesses and the Random Number Gods collide, this is the Link to the Past Randomizer Invitation League, and I forgot to mute Twitch stream because I was hearing myself, and that was freaking me out. But hi again, everybody. I'm Jex Reffi, and I'm joined by Duke Firebird today. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been commentating, so it's great to come back and come back to some casual boots action. We've got rdwalsh from the Towel Roomies and ScandalousNabs from CLW. And like we said, we got a boots and sword to start, so it's gonna be pretty easy. Pretty pretty straightforward.
Easy, he says.
Okay, yeah. Easy in terms of what we have to deal with. In terms of what the seed may decide to give us is another conversation in and of itself.
True. Yep. So for those of you who are not privy to what casual boots is players will start with the boots and the sword, and it is a standard start. Uncle says hi. Oh, wow. This is actually, like, kind of perfect. Homer versus Ned.
I was going to be honest, I had no idea who rdwalsh was playing as, so...
I mean, it looks like Flanders, so...
Alright, we got Crystal at Eastern, Green Pendant at Desert, and Red Pendant at Hera.
So, that's, interesting.
And since we have a sword gifted to us, Uncle's giving us the life savings.
Well, then. Yeah, and a red boomerang, so at least possible knowledge of stun prize might be a good thing.
Yep. But, you know, the thing with casual boots is you don't need to find bombs, you've already got a sword, so, I mean, you just go.
Yep. Interesting
that Walsh is going the right side. Normally you'd see people go left. I mean, it's equidistant, so, you know, your mileage may vary, I guess.
Maybe it just depends on the positions of the guards and what they feel comfortable with. That might make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's our guaranteed small key that we get in the first couple checks.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be in the first 4 to get through the dark basement.
Ooh, extra bomb. That's not too bad. So we know guards drop bombs.
Yeah, that'll be good to know. Because that also means the snakes will drop them too.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a few chances to kind of farm a couple bombs so you're good to go for Kakariko. But again, when you got $300 given to you at the beginning, you know, worst case scenario, just go buy him in CAC.
Yep.
Both of our runners choosing to stun the guard. Get a pot, use a pot to get half of the health down, and then take 4 slashes to finish off the ball and chain guard. And get some sticks for your trouble.
Yep. Pretty lackluster beginning. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But again, the first 4 to 5 minutes, there's really not much that we can get excited about because we don't have any divergence until then.
No.
And even then, it's really hard to get divergence until after Kakariko.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, at this point, you're going to have pretty much the same route, which is part of what standard is. You know, you have the route through escape. You go with having boots. You're going to do bonk rocks. You may go check Aga. You may not. But everyone's going to go right to CAC. And looks like we got a raid from SpeedGaming too. So. Hello, everybody. I'm Jex Reffi. This is Duke Firebird, and we just started a Link to the Past League race between rdwalsh and ScandalousNabs.
Yep. And this is the Skull Woods division. Both teams with 6 points, so whoever wins here is going to go into a multi-way tie for second, I believe. If memory serves me correctly, let me take a look at that. Yes, the winner of this race, winning team of this race will move into a 4-way tie for second place, and then these two teams also. Nope, this is actually their last match, so this one will break their tie at 6 points.
So the nice thing about casual boots is you don't need to worry about bombs, because once you get that key from the rat, you can just bonk down the door.
Yep. All right, what we got back here? Bombs for Kakariko. That's perfect.
As well as some spending change.
Ooh, looks like with that magic drop, those rats and guards are actually in the, what I call the small pinata pool. A little bit of everything.
I think the rats are in a separate pool. I think it's the snakes that are in the pool.
Oh, the snakes? Okay.
Yeah.
I can never get those, like, all of that, like, together.
That's alright. Interesting. Walsh gonna just save and quit from here.
Gonna go to South Shore? I mean, that is a valid play. Might want to try to find a bottle before going to CAC to try to take care of all of it at once.
Kind of throws away the thing I was saying of, oh, hey, they're just gonna do the standard route to CAC. Guess not.
Nope. Oh!
Hammer time!
Well, that's going to be a little bit before Walsh gets that. Hopefully these runners will remember. Both runners remember that they have boots and that they can get the bonk rocks right now. That can throw some players for a loop. If this is their first casual boots, they might forget the fact that they had the boots because they never picked it up.
Bombs on one of the tree poles, so we're more than good on bombs for CAC. But the Lumberjack Ledge, just a piece of heart today.
Piece of heart, not required yet.
Walsh gonna go ahead and also check out Agina's cave.
I kind of like this play a little bit because Agina is one of those left behind locations. So checking it out of the way first could be handy, especially if you don't have any reason to go to the desert area. Unfortunately, it's just a piece of heart.
So nothing much in the forest. And just green rupees on the tier 1 tree pole. And Nabs will be making their way to CAC. Walsh keeping this to stay away from CAC. Gonna go ahead and do mini Trolldorm Cave.
I mean, I like the play.
I mean, he's certainly committing to it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a key thing with almost any randomizer that you play. Commit to the play you make.
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment you don't, that's the moment you have that moment of hesitation, that's probably when you're going to lose.
Okay, we got a blue shirt. And
So not going to Kakariko pays off.
We also got a raid from SpeedGaming 6. Thank you guys. Welcome. Nothing in Blind's hut, though. You know, I used to be one of those people that always, when people would complain about Quick Swap, be like, why are you complaining about the Quick Swap? Like, what's the big deal? And now that they've allowed Quick Swap, I'm like, you know, I actually kind of like this Quick Swap. Hey, there's a lamp.
Yeah. I was one of those people too. Moon Pearl.
And look! Ooh!
So we are, well, we're a glove away from Desert and Dark World, so
Yeah.
So anyway, back on that last train of thought. Yeah, I was one of those proponents too. I was like, quick swap. It's like I understand it. I never thought I could get behind it, but after playing with it for a while, it's good. It's good at early game. Late game, not so much unless you need to quickly swap between like bow and mirror. Otherwise, you just have too many items. But early game, it's all fair. I like it. Piece of Heart of the Library, and then we have the race game, and then let's see where ScandalousNabs goes.
Just gonna save and quit from there.
Likely a South Shore play.
Nab's gonna do the map check we've already seen from Walsh.
So based on the information that we are aware of, we do know that the Canis Samaria is 100% required because both Misery Mire and Turtle Rock cannot be pendants. However, everything else is up in the air. We still don't know what we need.
Going away from Desert. I gotta be honest, I kind of would be half tempted to go into Desert.
Yeah, I somewhat agree. However, the fact that it's green pendant, you can at most get one item, and you don't have the gloves. So it's like one of those weird situations, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's kind of the meta game right now of what is the seed trying to tell you? Is it trying to tell you to go to Desert? Is it trying to tell you to go up to the mountain with the flute? Like, that's kind of where we are. Oh, hey, Swag Duck.
Yeah, because that is a good point, because what do we have left? We have Sahasra's Closet, Ice Rod Cave, and just what's inside a Spectacle Rock.
Eastern also.
Oh, and the East, yeah, and the East, and the front half of Eastern. You are correct. I forgot about that. And of course, the 5 checks in Desert out of 6.
So Nabs is going to go ahead and activate their flute too. So kind of the moment to say that the hawk is about to rock, and we salute you.
All right, so where are we going to go from here?
Nabs flutes to 8, so that's definitely at least go to Ice Rod Cave. Could also Water Walk and go ahead and do Zora checks.
Mm-hmm. And
Walsh?
we have the logical mountain play. All right.
Yep. SpeedGaming Espanol and SpeedGaming Portuguese raiding us as well. We're getting all the raids tonight. And yeah,
everyone's tuning into this league action. We love it.
And Nabs is setting up the Water Walk.
All right. Hopefully, can pick up another big rupee horde to hopefully get that Zora cash and get that out of sequence. And we have a magic cake.
Which could mean a certain wizard.
How are we doing? The Natural Boots location was located inside of the Waterfall Ferry. Interesting.
I guess now we've gone ahead and gotten rid of the second boot and now just have a Hyrule and Andrew Jackson. Copyright. Go ahead.
Just a heart container up on Zora Ledge, so King Zora himself, still unknown.
I was about to say copyright TJ Maelstrom. I stole that from him.
Nice. So now the question, does Walsh play the Aga play, or do they continue go to the eastern area?
Both saving and quitting. I don't think Walsh went up. I think he just did.
Yeah, he just did under the bridge.
Yeah. Nabs is heading over to Saha's Closet in Eastern.
Well, we know Walsh is going to flute to... Well, he's fluting to 5. Okay, so they're both doing Eastern.
Yeah, we're going to converge there. Got our 5th raid, the main SpeedGaming channel raiding us as well, so... Right now, nothing much. We have logical Aga access.
That we do.
Ooh!
Well, never mind. We have Hera access.
That is a pendant.
It is, but that also opens up East Death Mountain.
We got 8 items over there. We got 2 items in Hera.
Yep, 2 items in Hera and a visible location on the floating island.
Sick kid giving away his lunch money.
So it still remains to be seen if Aga is the play or not. We still don't know. We need to find one of the 2 gloves.
I mean, honestly, at this point, you've got all of Death Mountain. You've got Eastern Palace. You have Desert Palace. Like, I'm avoiding the Aga play like the plague at this point, because you just need 1 glove.
True. I will stand behind that. I will also stand behind the fact that almost every time I've seen a cape early with lamp, it's almost always Aga. Ooh, red mail.
Red mail's for cowards. Hey, there's a Master Sword.
Master Sword, which even more solidifies the Agaton play, which is, oh man, this is gonna be spicy. And I will say, don't discount the fact that, yes, we have all these locations open. I've seen weird things, so.
I mean, let's be real, it's 2020. Weird things is the normal at this point.
Touché.
Alright. So, floating island, just the big 20. And Walsh is going to go ahead and...
Oh, Ether. Yep.
What about Ether?
Ether tablet.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. There we go. Anywho.
We weren't thinking about that because of the fact that, yeah, we can't get it, but it's like, wait, we have the book, we can still check it. $5.
Again, this is red pendant, so...
True.
Alright, big key to start.
Big key, kind of inconsequential for at least a clear of the dungeon, not necessarily a full clear, because we're probably going to be seeing a Hera pot. Yes, we are. Third time's a charm.
I don't think we've found Fire Rod. I think that's a misclick on the tracker.
Yeah, I didn't see a fire rod.
All right. The tracker is notorious. The actual software for the tracker is notoriously bad. I do have to say, this new way to do hair pot with the spin speed, I've never seen that before.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah, probably because it's more inconsistent because you have to basically almost line it up perfectly.
Ooh.
Whereas at least like the bomb setup, you have the setup frames that you can do, but with the speed version, it's a little harder.
Yeah. And to be honest, the only reason why I learned the bomb one was because it was guaranteed that you would always be able to do it. Ooh! 2-0 to the troll.
Worm be trolling.
3 Master Sword spins, and down goes a troll. So do we have a second item, or do we have a basement play? We have a basement play.
There we go. rdwalsh gets the revenge. Both players with their first dungeon at the 20-minute, 40-second mark, but it is a pendant. So no real progress as of yet.
And you can almost be assured both runners are going to be like, I'm not doing air basement unless I have to.
See if that comes back to bite them.
Or Walsh will just prove me wrong and just go ahead and do it anyway, so...
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh. Walsh tried to set up the iframes and kind of missed out. And we got... Hey, I heard you like fetch quests.
Or as I usually like to call it when I get it, badger, badger, badger.
And actually, Seal's gonna go ahead and turn that mushroom in.
I don't blame him.
Alright. Hair pot. Well, first, mushroom, big 20. Hair pot, big 20. These useless checks brought to you by Red Things. Red Things. Sometimes they give you cash, sometimes they give you health, sometimes they make you go fast. Red Things.
Of course, you didn't work invisibility in there.
I mean, I've only got...
Is that the next season slogan?
Eh, maybe. I don't know. It's just what I could pull out of my head.
Okay. Brighten up dark places and turn yourself invisible. Red Things. There you go.
Alright, meanwhile, Nabs is doing the other pendant play of going to desert. Without the glove, we can't finish it, but with the glove, well, you have Dark World access. Big key on the torch. Which means small key in the big chest.
Mm-hmm. And
Walsh is gonna do it. He's gonna go ahead and make the Aga play.
Okay. Oh, tempered sword.
Ooh! Archer class achieved for Nabs.
This is either a very convoluted Aghanim seed, or what the heck is this? That's basically it at this point.
Nabs has got to do Agina first, but I'd be fascinated to see if Nabs goes ahead and does Eastern at this point.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's completable. It is a completable crystal.
It's got to be done.
Yep.
This also does mean if Aga is still the play, Nabs will be ready to do all of Pod. Walsh will still have to go get the bow unless the other one is along the way.
That is true.
But Nabs is going to go ahead and do Eastern, predictably.
Comment in chat saying they still have a fishy check. Unfortunately, no, they do not. It is not in at least a logical check is not.
Nope. Without the glove, you can't get to either of the fish. And flippers will get you to Zora, but not catfish. Alright, we had a momentary pause on Nabs, so I don't know what that first chest was.
We'll take a look at that. What happens here?
Second chest is the map.
Alright.
Alright, well, we like to play a little game when we get to the old wizard, which is how many blue balls is he gonna throw at our runners today?
I always like going above average, so I'm gonna say 5.
I'll say 1. I'll give you
1? Okay.
I'll be nice today.
I got 10 arrows. Okay, I guess we'll know right now if it was a big key here on Nap side.
It is. It was.
It was. Yeah, okay.
And it's $50. All right.
2 items down.
So with Aga, first one is always a guaranteed shot. Next 3 are randomized between yellow and blue. And then we have a bolt of lightning and we spin again. And we're already at 2 blue balls.
Aga not being nice.
So that's 3-2. And 3-3. 4.
Oh. It's not an Eastern.
Is not in Eastern. So,
Aghanim the correct play.
Aghanim was the correct play. So 4? I think 4 is where we ended up with, right?
Yeah, I didn't see any additional, so...
Alright, map check. Mire and Turtle Rock are your red crystals, and Swamp is the other pendant. And...
boy, could be a mirrorless seed. Who knows?
Wait, did Walsh check the pyramid ledge? I might have...
think so.
He's... Okay, Hazu Kitty's in chat saying he skipped.
Walsh playing on a feeling.
But is it more than a feeling?
Let's find out.
Piece of heart on Bumper Cave. See, and Nabs gets the first crystal. But we'll have to do Aga. Because it's pretty much a hard Aga at this point.
Yep.
Now, Nabs did not do hair abasement. But you're not doing hair... Like, at this point, you're doing the Aga play. You're not taking the time to do hair abasement.
No.
Alright, small key in the big key chest. Nabs will have a little bit better time with Tempered Sword versus Master Sword.
Tiny bit faster. Ye old dinner plate.
Another small key. Alright, so... I have to think Nabs would probably go into pod, since you gotta clear it anyway and you have everything for it, but...
I don't see any reason to not do it.
Yeah.
We've already cleared Eastern, so... It'll just eliminate the eastern part of the world just completely.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the other item is fire rod locked outside of Skull Woods, so we'll be back later.
I want to do like a Hamilton King George, like, you'll be back, but I do not sings, and you're better off for me not singing. Brian Kane in C-Shape House.
Probably second form of invulnerability. Second to the cape, but still good. Still nice to have. It's useful in some certain circumstances.
And into Thieves Town we go. Big key to start.
You know, I just thought of something that would be a really nasty thing that could happen.
The glove being on the pyramid ledge.
Worse.
How
about a glove being on the pedestal?
Given that it's Aga access, that is possible.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you need the glove. You would need the glove for desert.
Yeah, that one glove.
There's the other bow.
Well, Silver's early this seed.
This does set up an interesting situation of will we get into a situation where Walsh will check desert, because with it being crystal, Nabs has to do Thieves Town, so he'll get his silvers, but will Walsh get his?
That is a good point. I'm trying to think what all could be on the pedestal. Well, we know flippers can't be. We know... Actually...
Well,
and the mirror.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, those are the only two things that cannot be on the pedestal, so yeah, we got a lot of options right now.
Alright.
Alright, what was on Pyramid Ledge?
$20.
Ooh, chat wants Fire Rod on pedestal. That would be spicy.
Literally and figuratively.
Yep, and here's Nabs going right straight to pod. Don't blame the play because you can do it. Get it done.
And since Walsh doesn't have gloves to take care of the stone, you gotta get the enemies to unlock the room. Walsh also remembering, you got a key. You probably should check the big chest.
Or a map. Can't really say I'm surprised at that one.
Excuse me. Send a pod we go.
Heart container, and last item on blind.
And again, have to go the long way, because can't lift this rock. Don't get electrocuted, though. Alright, time for the blind fight. There's another shield.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're just having to deal with all the keys in the front of pod.
Well, blink and you miss it. Blind down.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll just have to keep an eye out through the scrolling and see if he picked up anything. Naps? Where you going?
Alright.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we got an ice rod on Stumpy on Walsh's side there.
Yeah, so, sorry about not getting an ice rod on pedestal.
It's alright. And we do thank everybody for being patient through any technical difficulties we may be having. We will try to get everything back up to date as quickly as possible.
Hype cave time.
$50. Piece of heart. Bombs. 20. Bottle with blue.
I'll take
No
the bottle.
glove.
I was gonna say I'll take the bottle with blue, but other than that, nothing doing.
Nothing. And unfortunately, the downside with Quick Swap is that players are likely not gonna be pausing anytime soon, so...
I mean, at this point, with everything that Walsh has gone through, our progression most likely has to be in pod at this point.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we got a mirror!
Okay, there must have been a mirror in pod.
Alright.
So I think the mirror was on on both side pod, I believe. No, I am incorrect. Our tracker actually did catch that. It was in the big key chest, so...
Okay. So all that really does right now would be open up the rest of Flanctuary, because you would have both Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. You'd also have South Grove Cave.
South Grove. If the item on top of Spec Rock was anything, you'd have that. Yeah, other than that, not really much.
Well, while we have a minute, please be sure to give both rdwalsh and ScandalousNabs follows on Twitch for the entertainment they are providing us today in this league race match. Nabs is on blind fight. Blind is down.
What dungeon are you in? That was Helmasaur.
I'm in pod, sorry.
Wait, when did this turn into Randomizer? That's week 7. It's alright, man.
It happens. Anyway, that's crystal number 2 for Nabs. Just gonna save and quit here. But still no glove.
Yep.
So, like we said, we got Flanctuary, we've got South Grove. That's really it at this point.
Yep. From the looks of things, it looks like there wasn't much in King's Tomb or what's going to be coming up as the Graveyard Ledge.
Since Nabs still has to do Skullwoods and Thieves Town. It'll be a while before we see South Grove.
Yeah.
Seeing Walsh making their way to Helmsar at this point.
Alrighty. So it looks like we have the completion of Pod over there on Walsh's side. And Nabs going in through to the Village of Outcasts.
Okay, so I just pulled up words. Nabs' stream, and he has a tracker on his. I see flippers lit up, so I would assume one of the Flanktuary locations had flippers.
Oh, okay. I did not see that lit up when I looked initially, so...
So that opens up Swamp.
And we will say on his tracker, we do not see a glove lit. So that is still unknown.
So you would imagine that Walsh is going to mirror here and go ahead and take care of Eastern.
Yeah.
So that was Big Key first chest. We missed that earlier. I mean, we kind of deduced it, but there's the proof. So, Swamp's open. We got 6 items there. This also opens up Zora, as well as South Grove through the mirror. So, and at that point, like, Fire Rod would get us to the one item in Skullwoods, but you have to think a glove's got to be. Frankly, it could be possible that both gloves are in there.
Yeah. I'm still gonna hold on to belief that there's a glove on pedestal. I am feeling it at this point.
I mean, once we get that glove, we still gotta get Cane of Samaria, Fire Rod, medallions. So, we're kind of getting bottlenecked into one specific place, but there's still a bunch of stuff, so you gotta think Swamp's loaded at this point.
Oh, Alright, so we pretty much just have dungeon cleanup here.
Yeah, both runners are going to finish the dungeon that they didn't do, which will get us pretty much even at 3 crystals.
And down goes Blind. Nice clean armor skill.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, we did miss the flippers. Going back through checking individual VODs, and not individual VODs, but individual trackers, we can only presume that the flippers were either in King's Tomb or Graveyard Lord, which hopefully we will see very shortly.
Alright, so was it King's Tomb or was it Graveyard Ledge? It was Graveyard Ledge.
It very likely Graveyard Ledge. Ooh, powder. Oh yay, fetch quest.
Uh-huh. Well, that also opens up another location for potential glove. I don't think Nabs will head back. He still has Hype Cave. And imagine you go right to... Well, you could check Bombo's tablet also. We forgot about that.
And of course we get a lag spike on rdwalsh's side.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I can go ahead and tell you, I watched the stream. It is confirmed that the flippers were in Graveyard.
Oh, hey, look, he's swimming now.
But he totally fake flippered, like, did Fairy Revival and all that. No, he didn't.
Alright, this looks like the swamp play. Or check Bombo's tablet first. That also works too.
I don't blame the Bombo's play.
No, I don't either. I mean, we're looking for this first glove, but frankly, at this point, the glove really doesn't help us. It's until we get the second one at this point that is really going to matter. Because you've got Zora access via the flippers. Okay, you could do Lambo, and I think there is one item on Lambo. But really, other than that, we're not really that hindered by the first glove. It's going to be the second one that's really going to start hindering us.
Mm-hmm.
But both runners are going to converge on Swamp Palace.
Okay, gonna call it now. We're just gonna go full troll. We're only gonna get the shovel out of here. We're just gonna go full troll. We're already getting trolled this seed. Let's just go for it. Full troll.
Okay. I mean, we could make it worse. We could put Fire Rod in here, have the shovel be in on Mothula, and then that leads to the first glove.
Both ways work.
I mean, let's be real about something right now. You are doing left side. Like,
oh, 100%. No, not even 100%. 1,000%. That just solidifies it even more. Getting a map in the first chest.
Did Nabs make it to bat yet? No. There's Big Key. And there's Compass. And there's the left side play.
Yeah, now if you don't do left side, you're just silly. Oh boy.
And with no cane, you can't dive her down. So just got to do this the old-fashioned way.
Well, there's a way to do it with a bomb setup, but it's kind of annoying. Huh? Hey, Nabs doing the clip I like doing. You save a second, but if you fail it, you lose like 8.
I do this. I do the same one. There's our first glove.
There we go. Now we in business.
Dear Lord, I really wanted the second glove to be there. I would have died laughing.
Well, there's still a chance it could still be in the back half.
Yeah, but there's the humor of putting both gloves on the left side.
True. Yeah. Yeah, so we did have a question in chat. Are these two as neck and neck as it appears? Yes. Because everything has been gated by that first glove. Now that we finally have that first glove, there's at least a little bit of difference we can do. Not much, but just a little.
No. The only real difference at this point is Walsh has not gone to Desert. You know what I just realized? I'm an idiot. We found both items in Desert. It was the Tempered Sword and the Silvers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's technically a third item on Lambo because of green pendant, but details.
Oh, that could still be the mitts. Mitts on green pendant?
Well, at this point, we still have a couple items here in Swamp. Well, there's Butter.
Butter sword.
But we've got Lambo green pendant. We've got Zora, Catfish.
Ooh, finally a coin.
That's about it. Can't think of what else there really is on the table at this point. Now, Walsh, now, Nabs did not do Hera Basement. There's nothing there, but Walsh did. So there is that slim possibility. There's also Spike Cave is also now on the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spike Cave. Silver arrow to the dome. Bugnet.
And blue pendant.
Well, gotta say it for the chat fans in chat. Pedestal is open.
It is. It is, in fact, open.
There is still quite a lot that could be on there. We got the Fire Rod. We got Samaria. We got one of the two other coins. Got mitts. And yes, both players do have their silver arrows.
Nope. Walsh never went to the desert.
Well, oh no, you're right. Walsh has not gone to desert yet. You are correct.
Nabs has silvers.
Yes.
Walsh is about to get powder.
Right. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. Swagnet actually was on Argus, so that's off the pedestal list.
All right, Magic Bat versus Catfish.
There's Titan's mitts.
Wow, glove lock glove. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Alright, well, as always, there once was a fish named Zora who gives you flippers and vanilla. And Rando, he sucks for 500 bucks. And we did the stupid trek for 20 bucks.
I want to be as curious as to what you would have said if it froze.
I was getting ready for that. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting ready for that.
So, already... Okay, Walsh is going into desert, so it looks like... Oh. Alright. We got mitts action, so now we got that famous Meyer, Samarialus Meyer.
And we can get in.
We can get in. Oh boy.
Smire Shed brought to you by Red Things. Red Things, because red is the color of winners, and blue is the color of losers. Red Things. Graveyard Ledge also having a piece of heart.
And welcome everybody from SpeedGaming 3. Hope you're enjoying your rando time. We just found the mitts after an hour-long trek of trying to find a glove. And we basically get both of them back to back. But we're nowhere near finished here.
Nabs is making the Skullwoods play. Won't find anything here.
You notice what Walsh is doing here?
Rushing.
He's rushing the boss.
No, what he might... Well...
I think he might be reading Pedestal.
He might be reading Pedestal, but also... Just because he rushes... Because the way he did it was he went to... Oh, wait, no. That was Nabs that did Mire Shed. Or
Right.
Mire Shed Graveyard Ledge. Walsh may...
Walsh hasn't gone to Catfish yet.
Yeah, I mean, Walsh may probably go ahead and do right side. This may be a rush the boss. If I get the item, great. If not, I'll do the right side after that.
Okay, looks like it is.
Alright, 2D Tones, I like that limerick. The problem is that the Zora limerick, I have to leave the last line open for what the item is. But I like that. I may steal that. I'm not gonna lie. I may steal that. I've needed to update it for a while.
So what you're saying is when the spoiler race comes on and you'll be able to know what the item is. Well, wait, that won't work because no one will go to it if it's not a required item. Never mind.
Hey, but
you never know.
For those instances, all right. So Walsh got his butter and silvers, so we're gonna be even there. Wait, did Naps get Fire Rod? And did we not know about it?
No.
Or is he going to check?
Oh, what, did he?
Is he going to check Pedestal?
Yeah, he's checking Ped. Yeah.
Which
Okay, we're gonna get a read of the pedestal. We're gonna get a pull of the pedestal. It looks like
we're gonna get a read of it before we get a blind pull of it. No.
Blind pull.
Oh, if you've gone to the trouble, you're pulling it. You don't read it before you pull it. If you're coming here, you're gonna...
No, don't read it.
Oh, you read it.
Boo.
Walsh has just been proving me wrong a lot today.
I mean, it is kind of a time loss to wait for that animation, so... I can't fault the play, though, because, I mean, like, there's a lot of things still open.
Alright.
Well, Saha? Maybe.
Possibly?
Maybe. We will know very shortly on Nab's side.
We will. There's the shovel and the riot shield. Walsh gonna go ahead and do Spike Cave.
Yeah, I would. Hook shot. Cave gives us... Nice. Half magic.
Useful, not progression worthy. but useful.
Don't turn that down.
All right, what is Turtle Rock? It's Ether!
Oh, Saha required!
I mean, oh boy, Nabs is about to do Hera Basement too.
Taking out the mountain completely. I don't blame the play. It's literally his last check.
So we've got Smith Chain left. I think we've seen Magic Bat and there was nothing there, so...
Container on Bat.
So yeah, Smith Chain's really all we got left at this point.
Oh, right, because we can get into ice, but we can't get past the front door.
Nope.
Man. Well, no. No. We can do the front half of Meyer. It's Samarialess, but that's
You
also
could do...
relative
Yeah,
as well.
you could do Samarialess.
Other than that, the only overworld location that's left is Smith Chain. I can't think of anything else.
Alright, since we know it's in Spike Cave, I want to see... Let's try out 2D Tones' Limerick. There once was a fish named Zora, who left heroes 500 poorer. The lack of money sucks, because he's giving you 20 bucks, and vanishes into the water.
That works, actually.
It kind of works! Kind of
I like
works!
it. So you're going to be writing lyrics all night now.
Oh boy.
Have fun.
Alright, so this is... Now that Walsh has the Titan's Mitts, this is the Dark Death Mountain play. We'll get half magic and see that he has Ether. But without Cane of Samaria, can't get into Turtle Rock.
Nope. I guess in terms of seeds, this is definitely a viewer seed. Because you got the seeds that the runners like, and you got the seeds that the viewers like. This is definitely a viewers like this one seed.
Mm-hmm. So this is the Smith Chain play.
All right.
Alright. Hammer pegs. Just bombs.
Bomb. rdwalsh going to be getting his half magic very shortly. Coinsmiths. Oh.
That means Ice Palace.
No. Could we have the fabled Fire Rod and Ice Palace?
Could be.
So this is getting very, very interesting here. 2 items from Go mode and almost literally could be anywhere.
Well, except for Turtle Rock.
Not necessarily. Fire Rod could be locked in there.
I mean, it could, but you'd have to have essentially
That's a perfect layout for it.
Yeah, it'd have to be the perfect layout of like. I mean, it could be in the front, yes, but I mean, at this point, if you find Fire Rod, you're saving. If you find Kane, you're saving Turtle Rock until you have to do it.
Yeah, Kane. Finding Kane right now is the best case scenario. Finding Fire Rod is the worst case scenario when it comes to items available.
Fire Rod. Kane just means you can finish. Kane just means you can finish Meyer, and then there's
the Turtle Rock.
Yeah, and then there's the possibility of it being in Turtle Rock. Fire Rod basically just opens up Skullwoods, which we know there's one item there. You know, it's kind of... It's honestly, finding either isn't that bad right now. The key problem for Nabs is we know that Ether is on Green Pendant Lammo, and so Nabs will have to go there at some point.
True.
Butter Sword makes these Pedingators very easily. Really,
yeah.
You really just need Tempered Sword, but everything's better with butter.
Yep.
Everything's better with bacon also, though. So, well, tomato.
Yep, and as Q-Star Knights pointed out, Pyramid Fairy, unfortunately, probably won't be visiting because nothing of value can be in there.
No.
Need both the Fire Rod and the Cane of Samaria to beat Turtle Rock. And also, it's been a while since we've seen a Cadenless Ice, so could go back to old strats.
I do have a plan, though, that I've created, where basically, like, every glitch item I put where you would have to go around it. So, like, Cane of Samaria is in the big chest, like, Hookshot is in the... Hookshot's in the Hera big chest. Like, it's one of those where you place them to where you can't do the glitch, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. I think I even put bottles in the only bottles outside of GT in Bowlock Pod. Like, yeah, one of those seeds.
Nice.
Cypher asking, so are the hint tiles no longer giving out info on item locations? Yes and no. So the ability in the randomizer is there to enable hints, but in tournament races, more often than not, they will... Holy! There's the Fire Rod.
Fire Rod and Ice. Not surprised at all.
Anyway, for tournament races, it's turned off.
Yeah, tournament and league, and especially the league, especially the Invitational League, these are the top of the top that are playing in the league. There is also the Open League, and there's actually a prize at the end of the season. The best teams from the Open get to join the Invitational. But when you really get down to it, you don't need hints.
I mean, honestly, with the ALTTPR randomizer, like, they're helpful, but you're not really saving that much time with hints like you are in, like, Zooter or Majora's Mask randomizer.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, based on that, the best case scenario would be like the Firelock side and Mire, left side Swamp, green pendant turn in,
Like,
etc. Like those, yes, those are good hints, but the odds of getting those hints are still not guaranteed.
yeah, and even then, like does it help? Yes, but it also isn't. Like, we're not talking like a hint that saves you like 20 minutes of time. Like, you're saving like a minute or two, you know?
Yeah, like example, it's not like it's like Zooter going, "Oh, hey, Shadow Temple is not Way of the Hero, and it's a stone dungeon, so you don't have to go in and do that dungeon at all." For example, and that saves a lot of time. In comparison to here, where it's like, "Oh, hey, the leftmost chest in Swamp contain a map and a compass." Okay, you save what, 45 seconds?
Something like that.
So, question in chat: Walsh is in the lead because he has Ether right now. Yes and no. It's still dependent on where that Cane of Samaria is, and until we know that, and then it's also dependent on how quickly Nabs can realize that he needs to go defeat Lanmola to turn in the green pendant.
And to be real about something right now, like we're running out of locations. We know there's an item on Mothula. Mothula, Skullwoods is a crystal. You're going to do it anyway. There's, whoops. Nabs kind of missed to get the hook shot. So realistically, like if I'm running this, my next play is for Skullwoods because I got to do it anyway. Then you're going to go to Mire. You're going to do hookshotless Mire. And then maybe you find Kane. Well, at that point, you probably would have to find Kane because I don't really know what else we have left. And so at that point, like, you're down to desert. So, yes, Nabs is going to be Walsh is going to be a little bit ahead, but there's a little bit of play here of what order do you do the dungeons and where the Cane of Samaria is. Pedestal is dead. It is just 10 arrows.
Yep. It had very good chance, though.
Now, Nabs is going to lose a little bit of time here because of failing the hookshot clip. And at this point, with how close it is, that every second is going to count.
Mm-hmm. The hookshot clip to the big chest, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah,
it's basically there's a glitch that when you push a block, it becomes the collider for it becomes disabled, and so you can hook shot through it.
Ten sticks.
So again, we got the one item on Mothula. We've got two potential items in Mire. That's really...
I think that's it, yeah.
I think that's it.
I am racking my brain. I think we've checked everything else that is able to be checked.
I'm pretty sure that's everything. Alright, and as Nabs gets the third item from the Oops. Walsh takes care of Cold Stare, and out both go.
Yep. Skull Woods. I don't blame the play.
Honestly, again, it's the one that makes the most sense.
Yep. Completable dungeon versus incompletable.
Hazukitty, Nabs did not skip Cold Stare. Nabs failed the hook shot clip to the big chest, so he finished Cold Stare and then went back in to go get it, since it didn't have the third item.
Yeah. Tracker loves eating inputs, unfortunately. So it's an all-you-can-eat buffet today for the tracker.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, I mean, this is the obvious play. You have to do it. There's an item there. You're gonna go check it.
Alright, so...
If Kane's on Mothula, Walsh goes into go mode. Nabs still has to find Ether, which would basically mean you probably do Mire, and we know it's on Green Pendant Lambo. So in some ways, the best case scenario for Nabs is that Kane is not here, and it's in Mire.
Yeah.
With Butter, quick Mothula fight. There's the map.
It's the bridge.
Alright, so under the bridge is, I guess, our...
It's in Mire. Okay, so it's chest in Mire. But let's put it in the worst possible one. I call it chest 7 because it's the 7th chest in progression. The little lone small chest after the big chest.
Oh, Nabs is gonna do Lammo. Well, okay, he's gonna do Lammo.
But he still needs to turn it in.
Yeah, he'll still have to turn it in. I mean, we've kind of been talking about it, but realistically, Walsh is kind of is really ahead at this point because of the play into trying to rush the pedestal.
Yeah. Which ended up working out, so...
And yet, chat also bringing up a good point. The thing is that with both items already found, this is a play for the green pendant.
Yeah, it's true, because he does know, because they do know the pedestal item, so... Oh, that's even worse. First item, dig 20? Oh, man. So the literal last item we pick up is go mode. Unless we all have missed something, which I don't think the entire collective of chat, us, and our tracker has missed.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past us.
Yeah, but everybody, including chat? That's a lot of people.
Like I said, I wouldn't put it past us.
True. Stranger things have happened.
Alright. Nabs has the ether.
That's 3 out of 7.
Nabs is heading for Meyer.
Oh, man.
I'm kind of hoping for vanilla, not gonna lie.
Okay, then where do you want the big key? Do you want it in vanilla, or do you want it in that 7th chest that you hit the circle all the way back for again?
I kind of want vanilla.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we already have the big key? I must have missed that.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay. Oops.
Never mind.
Must have been that one check that I did not catch.
Oh, the big key is known already. They weren't acknowledging that they had it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Big key is vanilla? Not necessarily.
Well, it is.
Actually. Somebody's bringing up the Meyer key logic. Unfortunately, if there is a small key up on that alcove, that does not guarantee a big key on the bottom anymore. I had a seed that did that.
Well, either way, it did happen to be vanilla this time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's checking the small chest first.
It is.
Chest 7!
There it is. It was French vanilla. Either way, 1 hour, 31 minutes. rdwalsh is in go mode. So the only real difference right now is going to be, other than execution, is going to be where is the GT big key.
Yes. Unfortunately, the tracking software has just taken a dive at this point. Both players only have Meyer and Turtle Rock to go.
Yes.
Everything else has been cleaned up. Oh, and somebody's letting me know if it's the small key that's on the compass chest? Just confirm if I said that correctly. Or if I read that correctly. With that is the 6th crystal in hand. Going to be going up to Turtle Rock to finish off this game.
See, Nab's unfortunately going to check big chest first.
I mean, I would do
I
it
mean,
in that, but question: what was on pedestal? Unfortunately, there's just 10 shots with your bow. I guess now the question is how kind of a turtle rock are we going to have? At the rate we've been going, probably going to be vanilla big key and keys on the fourth chest of laser bridge.
Nabs getting his spooky action on.
There we go.
Small key, big key.
Okay, it wasn't vanilla.
There's another key. So we certainly won't be doing vanilla big key chest.
No. Don't see any reason to do it.
Yeah, at worst, it's burn a key to get a key.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and at best, it's what, a heart container?
I mean, your 13 hearts blue mail, butter sword silvers. Yeah, you're good on hearts.
Exactly. Like I said, best case scenario, it's that because we know where red mail is. We already have max sword. We have silvers. There is no other item that can really be obtained.
Apologies, forgot to mute myself there.
Quite all right. Yeah, question in chat, 100% check seed? Pretty much.
Pretty close.
That first glove is what was the major bottleneck.
Yeah, for those that are just late joining us, we had a required Agaseed. The first glove was in left side swamp. And mirror was inside a pod. And so, of course, everyone did and flippers were... No, you had to get the mirror to then go get flippers at Graveyard Ledge. And then Catfish had the other glove. And then wasn't it Bombos at Smith's led to Fire Rod and Ice?
Yeah. All right. Try next coming up.
With Boots and Butter, this will be really quick.
So I guess we'll go ahead and say it right now. Hey, chat. Guess what?
There are, in fact, 22 locations where that Ganon's Tower big key can be in the basement of Ganon's Tower. If you want to play in our guessing game, you need to guess a number between 1 and 22. And the bot kind of got unstarted a little early, so a few of you might want to get those guesses back in. So Duke Firebird, what you guess?
I'm going to guess number 13, but it doesn't look like it started up properly. I think I hit a problem argument here. Could also be the bot. Oh, just start. Thank you. There you go. Get him.
Our apologies on that.
Been a while since I've ran that one.
Nah, it's all right.
Polar, like I said, if I was given some misinformation, I would like to know where I was incorrect fully. And I did ask for clarification. And I'm very sorry. And away we go.
Guesses are closed. Chest number 1.
5 points to the winner.
Small key number 2, bombs. You got a small key, so you're gonna go right.
Now, bear in mind, I did say number 13, but we all know it's going to be 22. One final troll for the seed. Let's go.
Number 3. Piece of heart number 4. 20 bucks, 5. 20 bucks, 6. 20 bucks. This, right side GT check brought to you by Red Things. Red Things. I've done this pitch 3 times. We're just gonna stop here. Red Things.
Number, was that 7? 50 rupees. Eight through 11 coming up in the Dark Magician room.
Number 8, small key number 9. Small key number 10. 20 bucks, 11. Bombs.
Number 12. 20 bucks. $13 at Fire Snake. Hey!
Hey, we have a winner! You.
It was me, too!
Nice.
Well then. I got something right. So at this point, it looks like it's going to be Walsh's race to lose, but again, stranger things have happened. See if Nabs can make up some time and just goes pure left. That'll help a little bit. Oh, do tile room, please, Nabs. Do tile room, please. Oh.
Walsh making good time heading through the first part of the gauntlet.
Yep. Get the bonk line up for the Landmola. Perfect.
What was Walsh doing?
I don't know. Maybe he's been playing some sort of weird inverted mode where everything's flipped in the game? I don't know. Might just be tiredness, which is possible. Ooh. Okay, we good. I was afraid he was cutting that timing a little too close to do a despawn, unfortunately. Thankfully, rdwalsh avoided that.
Time for Troll Arm 2. Butter. Just 2 swings, and a Troll Arm is dead.
Yep. Alright, and on that note, Nabs is now starting his climb, so they're effectively 1 GT climb away from each other, so... Not looking good. Not looking good for CLW, but we will wait and see the .dones.
Ganon falls can still happen.
Yes, it can.
Nice double there to start. Ooh, miss there.
Yeah. That's kind of a choke point there. Good recovery.
But it is time for the big pig.
Geese facts. Thank you, Ganon.
With butter, very easy to get the 1-in-1.
Mm-hmm. Just laying on extra punishment just because.
I mean, this scene has been pretty bad. I'd be totally
hiding the items the way you did. You deserve this. And the silver is, of course, the one true weakness.
got half magic, so you ain't worrying about torch glitch. But 1, 2. Oh, you only got a double there. That'll be 3. Need to relight the torches.
Perfect timing.
Perfect
And
timing.
4.
That will do it.
GG's in chat. rdwalsh just has one final obstacle. The dreaded 1x3 bridge.
And once he walks through the door, rdwalsh the 5th finishes in first place with the official SRL time, or actually racetime.gg time. Man, I'm old. Of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 14 seconds. Spam those GGs in chat.
Yep. And that puts the Tile Roomies up into that multi-way tie in the Skullwoods division.
You can tell how long it's been since I've commentated that I still think we're doing SRL rooms. Working on getting rdwalsh in here for an interview. All right. Meanwhile, Nabs is on phase 3, but needs to be careful with only 1 heart. And with that, Nabs finishes with an official race time RTGG time. I don't know. 1 hour, 52 minutes, 53 seconds.
Jeez.
All right, we're working on getting both runners in here for an interview. We've had some issues with the bot tonight. Our apologies, but since we've got both runners done, let's go ahead and get both of them in here. Let's see. Trying to find Nabs. There we go. All right. So
No.
we're going to get both runners in here, and we are joined by both rdwalsh and ScandalousNabs. GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks for GG's.
That was just an ugly seed. There's just no way around it.
No, it felt bad the entire time.
Yeah, like I was just mentioning naps in the voice, like when you're in GT at like 140 in a boot seed, it's not good. Something bad has happened.
And I still feel like super bad for missing like the Ice Palace hookshot clip, and like as soon as I missed that, I was like, "Yep, it's over." But oh well.
It happens. I mean, that's one of those you can miss it.
Yeah, and then I wasn't sure if Kane could be there or not when I saw the key drop off of Cold Stare, so I was like, I have to go back in and check.
Yeah, that's one part of the logic I don't remember, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I don't know. Ice Palace logic is weird, and I never really bothered with it.
Yep. So how about that glove placement?
That was beautiful. Like, now that I'm not running the seed, that was a very good glove placement, and a very good miss placement too, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're up here in the booth. We're like, where the heck is the glove? We're just like, I was speculating a glove on pedestal for that would be your mitts, because I'm like, let's just go worst case scenario. Let's go there, because at the rate we're going.
Yeah, I kind of felt that it was going to be ped just because like I had all the ped stuff, and like, you know, you got that book, you know, might as well just take that. And I guess, you know, you had to kill Landmo anyway, you just could have killed it a little bit more efficiently, but yeah.
I definitely went and checked it after I got my mitts, just because like I still had no idea like Fire Eye could be there. I really don't know. So
Yeah, so did you do desert before Aga?
No, so
Okay, yeah, same, yeah.
I dipped desert. I got the bow and the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, so because of that, like when I went back later, like check my area, I was like, it's just the green pendant on Landmo, so I don't want to dip back in, and I don't want to dip into Mire without a cane, so I left.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I didn't do desert until I had the glove, so when I saw that bow in desert, it's like, oh, you could have had that mirror a lot earlier and just like found a little bit more efficient path to the seed, so that felt kind of gross, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, so like I cleared Eastern before I went and did Aga, and then went immediately to Pod, cleared Pod, and got that mirror, and like looped all the way around.
Yeah.
And then like halfway through Pod, I was like, oh, I definitely forgot to check the bottle. There's a kid, so
yeah. Nope, like, that happens sometimes.
I was like, I just hope it's not there.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I do have a question. When you guys initially got that cape, because you guys were on Fighter Sword cape, what were you thinking? Were you guys thinking potential Aga at that point, or was that just one of the last things in your mind?
I was thinking it, but I really didn't want to. I was like, I'm just gonna full clear everything first. And then I found 2 swords like really soon after. I'm like, well, I really should just go to Aga.
Yeah, it was the cape raised an eyebrow, but when I got the Master Sword out of Paradox Cave, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do Aga, because like I got the hookshot from Saha, so I didn't have Eastern, and like I really didn't want to dip desert until like I had a way to clear it out. So yeah, I just didn't really have like a compelling reason to get back to like not do Aga. So yeah, it was kind of early-ish, but you know, it ended up working out in the end, I guess.
So with this, I mean, your guys' division is pretty much neck and neck, because even with the loss, you know, Taorumi's only gets to 9 points, and it just in a log jam at this point. So, still plenty of division play to go.
What is it now? We got a 4-way tie for second, 2-way tie for 6th.
Yeah, and then we have Drifters just way up in the top.
Yeah, and there's still a match pending on them too.
Yeah, this is definitely like a tough division. Like Misha and Hazu and I were talking before the season. Like this is like maybe the toughest division, just because like we're all like, I kind of feel like we're all like really close in skill level, and like, you know, there's not really like a standout team. Like the Drifters, I hope aren't going to be defeated for long, but yeah, like it's tough. Like I'm happy to like split the first 3 weeks. Like, you know, you would want a 2-0 in there, but no, we're fine with a split. Like we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Yeah, I think I feel the same way with my team, which now you guys are tied with.
Right.
And the fun thing is we're facing each other in the next week.
We sure are. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good race. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. And for those of you who are not aware of our schedule, next week, the next physical week, there is no league. We have SpeedGaming Live going on. But the week after that, we're back with week 4 of the league, which week 4 is the spoiler pilot Keysanity. So one member of the team has a spoiler log, and they are telling the player where to go.
Absolutely. So, want to give one more shout out to our runners, both rdwalsh and ScandalousNabs. Thank you both for the entertainment of the Oops All Dungeons seed we had tonight. Want to give a shout out to our tracker Yoinker's wife, doing the best, taking care of broken tracker. And Duke Firebird, always a pleasure to have you alongside in the commentary booth.
Yep, and give Jax a follow, guys. This guy, his voice, his comms, amazing. Glad to have him back for this season.
Well, I can't do it alone. I always need other commentators to help with that. But with that, we gotta bounce. And for everyone here, thank you to the SpeedGaming staff and for the volunteers in the ALTTPR League to make this tournament possible. And we'll see you all next mission.
Yep, catch you guys next rando. And remember, we still got matches going on for the rest of the week, and we also have the Open League as well. So keep an eye on all the SpeedGaming channels and the ALTTP network, family network as well. Have a nice rando, guys.